Hi, I'm Leah with Refuel Spa on behalf of Expert Village. In this next segment, I'll be showing you how to program your unit for the treatment. The first thing we're going to do is just lightly tap until we see one fountain and then tap again. And then immediately what will come up is a 1. You press it again and you'll get a 2. Again, you'll get 3. And then again, you'll get 5. Typically, when applying the treatment, you'll want to go for the maximum amount of time, so at least 5 minutes. You can go all the way up to 10 though on the skin. Because I'm only doing half the face and for demonstration purposes, again, I'm going to go for, I think, 3 minutes this time. Watch our next segment on performing the treatment. Hi, I'm Leah with Refuel Spa on behalf of Expert Village. In this next segment, I will be showing you how to apply the treatment gels. So in our container, remember we had a clear and we also have a blue serum. What we're going to do is use the blue that's labeled treatment. And what we're going to do again is just snip off the top and we're ready for application. With this, we're going to want to make sure we apply the entire bottle to the skin and really going to want to layer it on very thick because this is packed full of beneficial ingredients that are really going to promote anti-aging with the skin. So we're really going to want to apply everywhere, neckline, cheeks, specifically around the eyes, or any areas, of course, that they want to concentrate on improving, which for most people is every area. So really apply it on thick. I'm going to start along the neckline here. For a lot of people, this is a problem area. My client has a really nice firm neck, but I still want to keep it that way. So it's really important to make sure you're treating every inch of the face. And we'll apply along the chin. And again, a fairly thick application. And if your client's skin is a little dehydrated, you might notice that they kind of suck it right up. If you need to, you might need to go ahead and use 2 treatment gels, or you can use a water-based toner to keep it moist on the skin. We're going to go right along the forehead here. And this is safe to use right over the eye. And this is really, again, packed full of ingredients like magnesium to reduce the stress on the skin, vitamin E to keep it really nice and nourished. And this gel actually has a positive charge to it, and when we apply the positive current, they will actually work together and get very deep within the skin. And from there, we're ready to apply the treatment. Watch our next segment on performing the treatment. Hi, I'm Leah with Refuel Spa on behalf of Expert Village. In this next segment, I will be showing you how to perform the treatment on the skin. So again, we're going to have a wet hand touching the back of our unit, and that's again going to act as a conductor to make a complete circuit on the skin. We're then going to turn on our machine, so we're going to go 2 fountains, making sure we're on the positive polarity, wait for the 1 to come up, and I'm going to go 3 minutes on my client's skin, only for time purposes. However, if my client was going to be doing this at home, I would recommend a full 5-minute treatment. And you can hear from that beep that we're actually conducting at this point. And we're going to go ahead and begin the application. From here, we're going to actually start along the neckline. And we're going to want to make sure we're making upward strokes at all times. The good news is that no matter what, this treatment gel is getting pushed very deep within the skin and also firming and toning. However, if we apply it and maybe going downward, we could actually cause the skin to maybe go down a little bit. So it's really good to make sure you're going along with the facial muscles in a nice upward motion. I like to take it in series of 3s. So going up the neckline, back and forth 3 times. And that will give it a nice thorough application. From here, we're going to start along the cheekbone here. And this one, you can actually see a nice visible lift take place. I'm just going to hold right under that bone and slide back down and hold again and slide back down. And again, series of 3. So I'm going to start back here and down and up and again, and then just 1 more. My client's just a little dehydrated, so she's sucking up that gel. So I'm actually going to apply a water-based toner again to keep the skin nice and lubricated to actively conduct. And from here, we're going to go up the cheekbone again in series of 3. And some very neat action is actually happening. We're bringing oxygen to the skin, we're increasing circulation, we're firming and toning the muscles. And with the positive polarity, we're pushing this product very deep within the skin. It's actually going to go all the way down to the dermis, where new cells are growing and dividing, and these antioxidants are going to almost put a little shield over those cells and protect them as they come up. Also, because this is a positive pole, and we're using positive current, it's actually going to be working together to go very deep within the skin. But if you remember, we didn't thoroughly wash off our last treatment gel, which had a negative polarity to it. And what's happening is that positive polarity is attracting the negative gel, and we're pulling out those impurities to the surface. So you're actually getting a deep cleanse at the same time we're actively firming and toning the skin. Very thorough skin treatment. Watch our next segment on part 2 of applying the treatment. Hi, I'm Leah with Refuel Spa on behalf of Expert Village. In this segment, I'll be showing you part 2 of applying the treatment. You can see I'm going right over the brow here, and you're really going to want to pull up because this is where the muscle lays all the way up to the scalp. And again, you can kind of hold a little bit under that muscle, and one more here. Great. You can also start back once you finish those segments of 3 along the chin here. And again, holding under the cheekbone, series of 3. And then right over the lips. And this is very beneficial for those people that have lines appearing above the lip. And hold along that cheekbone. And from there, we're ready to begin the eye area. Watch our next segment on treating the eye area. Hi, I'm Leah with Refuel Spa on behalf of Expert Village. In this segment, I'll be showing how to apply the treatment to the eye area. For many clients, this is the area that they most want to focus on, so it's really important that they know how exactly to do this. And I'm going to show a couple tips on this. So again, we're going to actively create that circuit. We're going to go right up to the eye area. And some people might be a little frightened to do this directly over the eye, but it's very healthy, very safe, and beneficial for those cells. This is the area where most people find the first signs of aging because that skin is very thin. There's not a lot of support or fatty layers. So it's the first area where people will start to see those signs of aging. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking the edge of my unit and going directly out into the temple area. Remember that every time I touch the skin, I'm pushing product down, I'm bringing circulation, and I'm tightening and firming the skin. And I would go ahead and do this at least 6 times. And then from there, I'm going to work above the brow. We can actually get a nice lift here. So I'm going to hold right about the crease of the eye, and hold under that brow, and then go all the way up to the hairline, because this is actually where the muscle ends, is right in the hairline there. And again, and just for a couple seconds, hold, and go all the way back up. And again. And I would go ahead and do this a full 6 times. Watch our next segment on removing the treatment gel. Hi, I'm Leah with Refuel Spa on behalf of Expert Village. In this next segment, I'll be showing how to remove the treatment gels. So what we're going to do is again take a nice clean, moist washcloth, and we're just going to remove those gels just superficially. Again, we're not going to want to thoroughly cleanse the skin because all those beneficial, really nourishing ingredients have already entered the skin very deep, and we want them to sit in there and continue working in the skin. And so we're just going to very lightly remove that excess gel. Something else to remember is that after applying this treatment to the skin, you're actually going to get a 70% increase in penetration of your products. So if you apply things again with vitamins, nutrients, or anti-aging ingredients, all of that stuff is going to get a lot deeper and be a lot more nourishing to your skin than it would be without doing this treatment. So we'll leave what's on there, but it's always important to continue again with the rest of your regimen. Watch our next segment on moisturizing the skin.